Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So today we're kind of gathering together to discuss Bandi Chor Diwas. But what I want to do is kind of go back a bit and kind of make you guys understand what the reason behind Bandi Chor Diwas was. So Bandi Chor Diwas is a Sikh celebration celebrated to mark the day when Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji returned from Gwalior Killa to Amritsar Sahib. And it was Diwali and Bandi Chor Diwas is celebrated on the same day, even though they're two completely separate festivals, where Diwali is celebrated by Hindu brothers to mark Ram's return to Ayodhya, and Bandi Chor Diwas marks Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji's return to Gwalior Fort. Now, Bandi refers to being captured and Chor refers to be liberated. So as a Sikh, our job on Bandi Chor Diwas is to be liberated both spiritually, physically and mentally as much as we can. So the days leading up toward Bandi Chor Diwas, Guru Arjan Sahib di Shahidi to baad ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੁਕਮ ਜਾਰੀ ਮਿਲਦਾ to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, who became our sixth Guru. And Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji was given the task to remember to actually spend some time reforming the Sikh religion in a new light. So jithe Sikh ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੱਲ ਅਖਾੜੇ ਤੇ physical activity ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ਸਤਰ ਵਿਦਿਆ, and on top of that the creation of Sri Akal Takht Sahib, which was a huge challenge to the Mughal Sarkar at the time.
So how I see Bandi Chor Diwas is, no matter you're Sikh, you're Muslim, you're Hindu, you rise above that darkness and push yourself towards that light where you connect to that one Akal Purakh. So that means like you push yourself out of that jail and bask yourself towards the liberation, towards that oneness. For example, if I talk about the Simrana, the more you do Naam Simran, the more it keeps shining, the more the color of the Simrana, it shines more. So it's about the more you do Naam Simran, the more you get connected to that one God.
And it was after this point that many of the Mughal leaders such as Jahangir and other people within the court started to fear Guru Har Gobind Sahib and the Sikh movement that had started at that time. It was after this point that Jahangir actually went to meet Guru Har Gobind Sahib, and through multiple meetings, multiple discussions and even multiple hunting trips, Jahangir realised that Guru Har Gobind Sahib wasn't as he was being told by people like Chandu Shah, Brit Chand and other members of the court. Now, after this point, Guru Har Gobind Sahib was tasked with going to Gwalior Killa, and this was meant to be a trip to allow prosperity within the Killa. What hadn't been told to Jahangir or anyone else was that Gwalior Fort was a place used to keep traitors of the country such as the Rajputs, who at the time were in the number of 52.
Hi, so our personal belief for the Bandi Chor Diwas is like how Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਰਿਹਾ ਕੀਤੇ ਸੀ 52 ਰਾਜੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ, ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ। ਸਿੱਖੀ ਇਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਕਿ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸੋਚੋ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਹੈ, ਬਟ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ 'ਚ ਹੈਗੀ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰੋ, ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਲੰਗਰ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਆ, ਠੀਕ ਆ, ਤੇ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਦੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੋੜ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਦੀ।
So it was after this point that Chandu Shah actually revealed his plan. Once the plan was revealed, Guru Har Gobind Sahib was trapped within Gwalior Killa, and it was at this time that Saimi Amir approached Baba Buddha Ji and asked Baba Buddha Ji to find Guru Har Gobind Sahib. And Guru Har Gobind, Baba Buddha Ji, being the spiritual leader they were, they took the Sikh Sangat on a Prabhat Feri, which was the first ever Nagar Kirtan that took place where they reached Gwalior Killa. And at that point, Guru Har Gobind Sahib, who was sat inside doing Naam Simran, had revealed to Haridas and all the other members there that this place can become a very spiritual area if everyone was to sit together and do Naam Simran and realize that they're still, even if they're stuck in prison, even if they're stuck in their darkest times, they're still connected to the one, Akal Purkh Waheguru.
Bandi Chor Diwas का मेरे लिए की मतलब है, it's like selflessness. So for me, I personally believe that being a human, religion comes second and first is humanity. And मेरा यही ज़्यादा mostly motive होता है that I stay positive in myself and mostly जो negativity, I just keep that away from myself.
Hari Das gave the challenge to Guru Har Gobind Sahib that if he wishes to be released, he can be. And Guru Har Gobind Sahib responded that if he will be released, he will only be released alongside the 52 Rajput kings who were already trapped there. And Hari Das replied that Guru Har Gobind Sahib can be released this way, and any Raja who can hold on to Guru Har Gobind Sahib's chola will be released as well.
ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਮਰਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਉਦਾਹਰਨ ਲੈ ਲਈਏ, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਇਹਦੀ ਚਮਕ ਨਿਖਰ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਆ। ਸੋ ਉਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਹਿਣ ਦਾ ਭਾਵ ਇਹ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਜਪੋਗੇ, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੋਗੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਾਲ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਮਿਲੋਗੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਦੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਜਾਵੋਗੇ।
So a chola was made that contained 52 strings, and you can still see that chola at Gwalior Killa, and it was at this Gurdwara Sahib where Guru Har Gobind Sahib freed the 52 Raje. The kind of ironic part of this is Jathe Guru Har Gobind Sahib, who started the kind of movement of Sikh sovereignty in a more physical form from Shimei Pasha's time. Obviously we see that the same 52 kings who were released, their sons going forward were the same people who attacked Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj later on.
This year, being an international student and I'm away from my family for 4 years now. This year we will be celebrating Bandi Chor Diwas on our campus. We're having Kirtan on campus. It will be in November, and then so that is like pretty much for me that how I celebrate Bandi Chor Diwas.
As an international student celebrating Bandi Chor Diwas here, how I would personally celebrate this Bandi Chor Diwas is to push myself away from the negative thoughts and demotivational stuff, and moving towards positivity and productivity.
ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੰਦੀ ਛੋੜ ਦਿਵਸ ਦਾ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਇਹ ਆ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਸਿਖਾਇਆ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਨੀ, ਜਿੰਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰੇਂਗਾ ਰੱਬ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈ, ਸਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਅੰਗ ਸੰਗ ਸਹਾਈ ਰਹੇਂਗਾ।
So mainly, what does actually mean ki Deva? So how it brings roshni, the light, to someone's life. So this is how I want to be like someone's Deva. Ki je kisi de life de vich negativity or someone is facing the issue, might be koi international student or any person, elderly people jehde ithe hunde ne. So I want to be kind of that Deva in their life that can bring light to their life.
So there's a lot of background in the history, and it's really important that we try and understand it. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.